everyone. This is High Priestess Tana. Thank you for tuning in to Tana Temple Healing Works. And I hope that everyone is having a beautiful weekend thus far. If you're in Michigan, I know it's cold, it's been snowing, all that. And I hope everyone is safe and sound. I hope that everyone has heat and enough water and food, excuse me, and everything is okay. If everything isn't okay, I'm sending healing prayers, light, and positivity to you. So yeah, I hope all is well. Um, I'm sorry for not being on here for a little while. I, of course, have been experiencing some things too, kind of tired from working, experiencing a little burnout. You know how it is. You got to pay the bills, right? But that's a long story. But anyway, I'm not even going to get into all that. But yeah, overall, I would like to say that I know how it is out here. Okay, it's been tough, right? So a lot of us are working at jobs that we cannot fucking stand. Let's be honest. But we gotta pay the bills. We gotta keep the lights on. We gotta keep gas in our tanks. We gotta um, just pretty much like stay grounded as much as possible. Keep calm. Keep calm as much as possible. And it's a struggle, y'all. It is a struggle because it's a lot going on in the world. And, every time you turn around on the news, it's something negative. Uh, I'm not even going to get into all that. Y'all already know. And it's so much being dumped on us on a daily basis as humans, just everyday work. I mean, everyday daily activities, work, just trying to maintain a stable, grounded, functional, just happy life, right? So, anyway, I'm going to begin this reading, and I'm just going to do just a cold reading, not like I don't I'm right now, honestly, before I did the video, I had so much stuff I was picking up on, and I was just like, where in the hell should I start? Right? So I'm just going to let the cards speak. I'm going to let the cards speak and guide us to whatever is important. So, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for us today regarding this collective reading? Holy Spirit, which messages do you have for us today regarding this reading? Oh, okay. This card fell in a challenging position. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse, or Knave of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse. Okay. Knave of Swords or Page of Swords in the upright. The Moon in reverse. Okay. Um, Death in reverse. A lot of reversals. A lot of reversals. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Next we have Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, wow. Y'all, what the hell? What's going on? What's really going on, y'all? Hmm. And we have Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I'm just going to stick with these 8 cards for now. So with the Page of Wands in reverse, this is showing me that there's some type of delay going on with some type of action or lack of progress going on, and it could be something related to work, right? So what I'm picking up on is that maybe you thought you were going to have an opportunity and it just didn't go through as planned. With the Page of Wands in reverse, I'm getting something really strongly about maybe you could have been promised like a new promising position or something, and it didn't come to fruition. Like there's like some type of stagnation here or some type of lack of commitment. someone could be supposed to be training you or teaching you something or giving you some type of information. I feel like you're missing some type of information that you need. It could be with some type of paperwork, documentation. Like, for example, if you started a new job, right? And someone said, "Hey, I'm going to send you a document to show you how to do whatever task, right? So you could get a understanding of what the task is based on." I have a strong feeling that that person is not following through with messages. I'm getting something like a missed opportunity, or they were supposed to send you some paperwork, but they didn't send it when they promised that they were going to send it, or something like that. Like they didn't, like it's some type of delay with that, or you thought you were starting a new job and you're supposed to be getting paid or something, you're not getting paid on time. Because what's really standing out to me is like with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, right? It's like something here is affecting your confidence as well. It something could be draining you with the Strength card in reverse. I feel like there's some type of blockage when it comes to your self confidence or your self esteem, something here that doesn't make you feel good. Like you may not feel proud about your work or about yourself in general at this point because you may feel like, oh my God, I'm doing everything that I can. And it just seemed like it's just not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working my ass off every day, and maybe like you're not getting the validation that you need or something, and it could be affecting your confidence. And if you have a lack of resources or someone that's lacking commitment with you, then you're not going to be able to perform your best. And we have the Page of Swords here. So again, I feel like it's someone, this could be you, this could be your energy. Like you could be very sharp mentally when it comes to putting details together or finding information. Like you could be great at doing research. You could be the adventurous type that like to just go out and explore things on your own, or you have strong analytical skills or something of that nature. I feel like you're putting things together yourself, like pretty much trying to um, pretty much gather some type of data or some type of information for yourself, like maybe to protect yourself, or some type of strategy or some type of plan or something when it comes to. I feel like this is job related. I'm picking that up heavy. Also, I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's like an imbalance, like there's a lack of reciprocity. I feel like you give your all, but you don't get respect or reciprocity in return when it comes to your hard work and efforts. I feel like your work isn't being appreciated, and I feel like you could be giving so much of yourself away that it's not fair to you. Like it's an imbalance when it comes to this. And with the moon in reverse, I feel like some things are being hidden from you. There's a lot of either some miscommunication or a lack of communication when it comes to something very important on this job. And I keep getting something about documentation either not being processed on time, or something about maybe some information was being hidden from you, or you're still unsure about what this information is that could be very important, and it's causing some type of blockage or stagnation with your opportunity, your either career opportunity or some other business opportunity. If this isn't like an actual job, this could be like a business venture or whatever. So with Death in reverse, I feel like someone could have bad patterns, and this could be a manager or a boss or someone like that who has bad habits that they're used to looping in over and over and over. And I feel like this person could be like overly critical of themselves here, because the Strength in reverse, yeah, the Strength in reverse is above the Death in reverse card. So I just feel like a lot of this, what's going on, is just really, I feel like this person just doesn't seem like they want to change or admit that they need to change. But I feel like they could be doing something behind your back that is causing all these delays and frustration that you may be having as well. Um, that could be their energy, yeah, with them like attached to something that they keep doing stuff over and over and over that does not benefit them, that does not benefit you. This person does not believe they have to change. I feel like they're kind of stuck in their ways. It's some negative traits that they hold that they feel like they just don't need to change or something. It's crazy, but with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse again, I'm getting this missed opportunity vibe. Like, oh, a lot of money could have been like you could have been promised security, and this could again go back to a job or a business venture. You could have thought things was going to take off the ground running. You could have thought that you were going to generate a lot of income, or this was going to bring you some type of financial security and fulfillment. But in actuality, you could be doing the research here with this Page of Swords. You're trying to come up with some type of facts or clues, like you're like a detective almost, trying to figure out what is exactly going on with this situation, what is being hidden from me with the moon in reverse. Why is there some delays and stagnation or lack of follow through or whatever, however you want to put it, when it comes to me asking certain questions about this, either this job opportunity or me being an actual employee or some type of business venture, and why things seem like it's falling through instead of progressing. Like, you could be given all this hard work with this Page of Swords energy here. You could be working your ass off, like literally, and you're not seeing any residuals or any type of income flow through. Like, your money, it's like it's being held from you. Like, it's something that you were supposed to earn that could be rightfully yours, but you're digging for clues and trying to figure out what exactly is going on. But again, this person can't meet you halfway with this Six of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like you're giving more to what you're receiving. And I feel like you are just overextending yourself in a way. And then let's jump into the Two of Wands here, and it's in reverse. So with this Two of Wands being in reverse, it's showing me that there's some indecisiveness still about which path to take. Maybe you want to take another path by finding another opportunity or another job or making a decision, but you don't know exactly how, like, which route to take, path A or path B in this case, because you still could be looking for intel or something like that to help you decide on how to move on from this decision. Let's keep going. Holy Spirit, can you give me 4 more clarifiers for this situation? This is crazy. Uh-oh. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all, it's like the fruits of your labor is not blooming. It's like you can't plant seeds on infertile soil. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, if the soil is hard, it's like rock solid, no moisture, no nutrients, pretty much dead to the world, you can't plant seeds on infertile soil, and therefore the seeds that you've planted aren't blooming. Okay? Because whatever is going on here, it's something is going on, or somebody could be lying to you, telling you that they're trying to invest in you, or that they're going to pay you or something, but you still don't see things come to fruition. Okay, now we have the Nine of Swords. Oh yeah, you're tired. This is like pure exhaustion, frustration, anxiety. You could be up at night. You could be feeling drained. You could be feeling like you could be all in your head. Like, this could be taking a toll on your mental health because you don't know what's next. Like, as an adult, you're trying to pay bills and everything, and you're trying to keep your head above water, and you can't because you don't know what's next, right? And then you got, yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. I feel like someone around you makes very poor decisions, and it's funny because this is falling on top of the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You have someone who, let's see, when a Knight of Swords in reverse, this person doesn't think about the consequences before they do things. They jump into things head first, I guess you would say, and they don't really think thoroughly about the situation until shit has like blown up in their face type of deal, you know? They don't think about the consequences. This person is really like, I feel like they have an impatient energy and they can act off impulse and they could do things that don't make sense. I think when it comes to money, they're very impulsive. Like this person could have gave you some money so that you could be financially stable, but they chose not to because I felt like they made maybe some type of poor business decision which affected you and also probably a team of people or whatever the case might be. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune and it's in reverse here. So again, this person has not learned their lesson, and that makes total sense why the Death card popped up in reverse. This person has not understood the consequences of their actions, and it's really holding you up, causing delays, unexpected twists and turns, because this person does not think things through when it comes to making certain business transactions or decisions, or when it comes to certain policies or whatever. They're in their head about stuff for whatever reason, but that's what I'm feeling because they're very indecisive, and that's another thing too. And also they could be very like overly demanding too. I'm picking up regardless of, you know, like just not even just speaking of the cards, just what I'm picking up on, like this person does not want to take accountability for what they did, and it's really causing some setbacks here when it comes to your money, especially. I'm going to keep pulling. We have the High Priestess, but I feel like you know something is going on with this whole situation. Your intuition has been very sharp, and especially I'm thinking about this Page of Swords energy too. Like you're putting two and two together. Like you know you're picking up some type of, or you're getting some type of um clues, insight, um some type of messages like divine downloads or whatever that's keeping you afloat or keeping you on your toes about this situation. And then you have the Seven of Wands. You're defending your beliefs too because you feel like your intuition is not steering you wrong about this whole situation, that it's some foul play going on. Okay? Very foul play. I'm not very foul play. Very much so, some foul play going on. We have the Empress here, and we also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, what I'm getting here is that you are meant to be abundant. You could be very abundant naturally. This is your energy. This is what you're supposed to be sitting in, or eventually this is the energy you're supposed to be sitting in. But eventually, this is what is supposed to happen. Like you're supposed to be in this Empress type of energy, abundant, carefree, nurturing yourself, loving on yourself, loving others, being compassionate and embracing like self-care, all that. But also you're like a divine feminine energy, or this could just be your energy period, but I feel like this is what you're supposed to be sitting in, and that explains why the Five of Pentacles is in reverse, because I feel like eventually you're going to recover financially from this situation, because Five of Pentacles in the upright means that you are experiencing some type of loss or financial delays or whatnot, but in reverse, it's saying that you're going to overcome this. It's like a rebuilding of what you lost pretty much. I want to get a clarifier for that, for the Empress and the Five of Pentacles here. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. Now, in this case with the Two of Swords in reverse, this could indicate more than one thing, right? So this could indicate that you finally gained some clarity about this. Like you were able to cut through the illusions and see the truth behind what truly happened. Or it could also indicate that there's still some type of lack of clarity or some vagueness or some uncertainty lying underlying uncertainty that's there. So let's see. In this case, I feel like you're going to gain, sorry, you're going to gain more clarity about what really happened and where are you going to find out what really happened. Like, what's the truth behind what really happened in this situation? Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. Well, there was some type of conflict or something that was happening at first. This is like a very in upright, this is like competition, demands, um, like conflict. This could have been arguments or something. There could have been some lack of, how would I say it, like a lack of what you call that, understanding or some type of misunderstandings, or like something got stirred up here. And it could have been that you could have went off on this person, you could have argued with this person, you could have had constant conflict about your money. But I feel like you're at the point where you want to walk away from the situation peacefully. But I do feel like it was something here about some, like a dirty game was being played. A dirty game was being played here. And it could have been a lot of deceit and deception too going on here. I think people were acting kind of cutthroat about something. I feel like, I feel like there was a lot going on with the internal structure of the company you could work for, whatever. Something was going on. But I feel like you could leave this situation peacefully, walk away peacefully. We got the Tower in reverse. Okay. Somebody could still be just like stubborn as a mule. I feel like someone still does not understand in its entirety what they did. This person refuses to change. This person is so damn stubborn. I don't know what their sign is, but I feel like, again, they don't want to take accountability for what they did, right? They just want to sit up here and call the shots, but they don't. It's like you want to be the big boss man or big boss woman, right? But in actuality, you still don't want to own up to your shit, what you did. They refuse to change. Same thing with the death card. This in reverse. This makes a lot of sense why this person is the way they are. I feel like they have this arrogance to themselves, like they don't have to change, or they don't have to be accountable, held accountable for their actions. Like they could just do whatever and not think about how their selfish antics or behavioral patterns affect others. All right, one more card. I just need one more card, Holy Spirit. I feel like if you decide to stay at this job, the foundation probably won't change for the better. Because I feel like this person is stuck in their ways. This could be a, this wanted to come out Ace of Cups. But I do feel like, okay, with the Ace of Cups popping out, this feels like some type of new creative project I'm getting, like some passion project or something you're going to be working on. This could be like if you decide to exit, you may have something, a beautiful new opportunity waiting. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm just making a point, by the way, just making a point. Or you could engage in a separate project while you're working at this other job, maybe a side project or something that's really going to have bring a lot of emotional fulfillment. And this could be something spiritual, or you can have some type of spiritual enlightenment around this time. I'm getting something's going to happen that's going to make you happy, I assume. We have justice in reverse, but this is what really concerns me here, is that you still may feel like you're going to be treated unfairly, possibly. If you choose to still be at this particular job, because again, like I said, this person may not even believe what they're doing to you is unfair, right? I just feel like what they're doing is not fair to you, and you're probably wondering if they're going to get their karma or whatever, or you may not feel like justice is being served. But I feel like this person, until they understand what they're doing is wrong, they're never going to change how they are. This person refused to see like what they're doing is not beneficial to anybody, including themselves. What's going on with this Ace of Cups and the Justice in reverse? Uh-oh. Knight of Wands in reverse. Of course. I feel like this person abuses power in a sense. I was picking up arrogance. I said that earlier. Like, this person is arrogant. They're power hungry. They don't think before they do stuff. They think off of impulse. Will move off of impulse. They get into situations, sticky situations they can't get out of really quickly. I think they unfairly judge you as well for whatever reason. Why is that? I'm also getting this person like to play mind games too. Just in general. King of Wands. You know what? They act silly towards you, or they act funny towards you because you are a King of Wands energy. They're threatened by your power. They're threatened by your power. I'm getting that you uphold yourself in a confident way, but I think when they do silly shit like this, trying to play on your self-esteem, not paying you your money and stuff, it's a way to try to tear you down. It's like a tactic. Like, this person screams narcissist to me. They're threatened by you. Your leadership, you're a natural leader. You're intelligent, you're confident, you could be attractive. You could be just everything that they're not. And what else? One more card. I keep saying that, y'all. Six of Cups in reverse. Now, one thing I'm getting is that they want to keep you stuck, or you could be feeling like you're stuck because you have such a strong leadership vibe to you, or leader vibe to you, right? That you may feel stuck because you may be thinking about all the beautiful and amazing times that you really worked your ass off. Like, oh my God, like I remember that time when I worked on this project or that project. You start having nostalgia, like I don't want to leave my work. I don't want to move away from the good things of my past. No. You can leave whenever you want to. You don't have to feel stuck. Some people don't want to leave this beautiful foundation that they created. But if the environment is toxic, does it really matter? Like, you can't sit up here and avoid your, like I said, your lack of financial security, your mental health and your needs over because somebody enjoys your work, or you built this beautiful framework or system or something, but no one's following a specific order. Everybody's doing stuff willy-nilly. Yeah, like, you're an amazing worker. You built this amazing foundation for yourself, but nobody like appreciates that. You don't want to leave your beautiful work behind so that other people can benefit from it. That's what I'm getting. The Hermit. You know what? I'm getting that You may end up working on a project. I don't know if you're going to have a solo project that you're working on by yourself where it's going to be like you're in solitude. You're going to be on something totally different. Well, I mean, working on something totally different than the rest of the team or something. But I feel like with this Ace of Cups and with the Hermit, I think you're going to be happy with being by yourself, and you're going to gain a lot of when it comes to creativity. You're going to get a lot of creativity from being by yourself, like working this in a silo or compartmentalized. You know, is this going to be true? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, now this is interesting. I'm getting a King of Cups in reverse energy. This is weird because that's a cup card and this is a cup card. I think someone is going to be unhappy about this because if you do find this newfound happiness working on this project by yourself, tapping into your creativity, tapping into your divine power, intuition, all that, there might be a male who could be like unhappy. Somebody could become jealous or envious or something about this. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's some male you may have to watch out for who could be a water sign, but they can have like a dark energy. Like I feel like this person may not be like the most mentally stable. I'm just going to be honest with you. They can have some type of, I'm not trying to talk about nobody, like excuse me, a mental disorder or something going on, or they're imbalanced or something. They're overly emotional. What's going on with that? They might crash out, y'all. Oh, yeah. This person is deceptive. They may start whining and complaining because they're a hater and use this all these illusions and trickery, like trying to. I don't know if they want to get you back to working with them or they're going to need your help or something, but they're going to be very manipulative. Like they're not going to be able to handle working without you being around them, picking up the slack, you know what I mean? So they might crash out and it might become too much for them because you may not be working directly with them per se anymore, and they're going to crack. They're going to emotionally unfold like it's and show their true colors. This person is very manipulative, controlling. They use trickery to get what they want. I think they like to overwhelm or play on people's emotions. And I feel like this is a man on your team. Even if he may not be a water sign, he's definitely on some bullshit. Okay, we got Temperance in reverse. Yup. This is someone who's not aligned, who's very imbalanced. Something's going on with this person. I don't know if this person is on some type of medication or well, not medication, sorry, some type of drugs or had alcohol problems or something's off about this person. They're not balanced at all, and I feel like they're going to try to bring their ungrounded energy to you. Don't fall for that shit to try to throw you off from what you're doing. Yeah. Knight of chalices or Knight of cups. I feel like this person is a sweet talker. They know how to use their words to finesse their way out of a situation. I feel like I keep saying they like playing on people's emotions, but they're a trickster. You see this Temperance in reverse, the Magician in reverse cards. This person ain't got it together. They're very like cunning, controlling, manipulative, and they have a dark energy to them. It's something about this person. I feel like they sweet talk their way out of situations. They can have like a dark, not a dark, sorry, a deep voice. Like a deep voice, and they speak well, and it almost sounds poetic and convincing, but I don't think that's true. Is that true, Holy Spirit? We got a Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person, they talk a good game, but they don't follow through with shit. They talk a good game, but they don't make any action. They could try to finesse the boss out of giving them excuses after excuses after excuses about why they don't do their work on time or something. You gotta watch out for this person. They're a good bullshitter. All right, one more card. Damn. And I'm done. I promise y'all this time. Six of Wands in reverse. Someone might experience feeling humiliated in front of the team, or maybe um this could be the overall energy, like how you feel like the team is not successful how the way it should, because maybe there's a lack of how would I say, maybe training or stability, or misunderstandings, miscommunications, and a lot of things that cause this to be like this. Why it's not succeeding like the way it should, how the way it should, the team rather. Overall, you may not feel like it's a victory to continue working for this company or whatever, because it's so much. There's so many inconsistencies, so many games being played, so much manipulation. Um, and overall, and then at the bottom we got the Hierophant, and then at the top we got the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna probably be taking a rest from this whole situation. Like, whether that could be a little vacation or something to give you some time to think, tap into your higher self with the Hierophant card at the bottom. You could be seeking some spiritual guidance or something, or talking to someone of authority. The Hierophant, this could be like an someone even on your job, maybe someone else who could like give you more insight about some things when it comes to a specific topic. Maybe eventually you will have access, or you could be the Hierophant, or yeah, Hierophant energy, or Hierophant, whatever. um but you're still probably going to face people who are like this. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they're lazy. You could be teaching your ass off, but this also shows that you're a natural born teacher, right? You're a master teacher at heart. Oh, excuse me, nose is itching. And you're standing out as the whole Hierophant energy, while these people are lazy as shit and don't want to learn and don't want to put in the effort, and don't, and they could feel bored, or you could feel bored, and you might just need to chill out, take a little vacation or something. Four of Swords, or rest. Not let this shit mentally exhaust you like that. Just chill. When you feel like people about to I don't know, like attack you verbally or something, you might want to just get some rest or do some meditation, something. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Once again, my name is High Priestess Tana. I gave y'all a nice little lengthy reading since I hadn't been on here in a while. And plus, you know, I'd be running my mouth anyway. All right. Peace. Y'all stay safe and blessed as usual. If you have any questions, drop some comments down in the comment section. And I do offer readings, so I'll have that information in the description box below. All right. See y'all later. Love y'all.